We are looking at R.D. Sharma Solutions, Class 11, Chapter 21, some special series, exercise is 21.1. The first question is 1 cube plus 3 cube plus 5 cube plus 7 cube. And this sum, we have to find the sum of the following series to n terms. So whenever we have a series like this, 1 cube, 3 cube, so we have to find out the final term. That is the nth term. Then we will find the nth term. Then we can find out the sum of n term. For example, this is a series. The numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7. So what is the first term? If you want to find out n, Tn, so first term is 1. So we can use an AP formula, a plus n minus 1 into d, d is 3 minus 1, 2. So you have Tn is 2n minus 1. But since it is going in cube, 1 cube, 3 cube, like this, so the final term will be in cube. So you will have 2 minus 1 whole cube. Now you will use 2n minus 1 whole cube formula, a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b. In place of a, you will put 2n, in place of b, you are going to put 1. So you will get 8n square minus 12n square plus 6n minus 1. So whenever you get this final term, now you will add a sigma. Sigma means summation. Now whenever we have this n, you will use k. That is, we are trying to find out from 1 till end. 1 till n. So this 8, now we will use it as k cube. Now 12k square plus 6k minus k. So whenever this sigma 1 to n, 1 will come, that means 1 plus 1 plus 1 n times, that will always come to be n. Remember, that will always come as n. So whenever you have sigma 1, it is n. So we have already used this formula and known. So k cube is nn plus 1 by 2 whole square. K cube, sigma k cube or sigma n cube you can say. So nn plus 1 by 2 whole square. Sigma k square is what? Nn plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. Then we have sigma k, nn plus 1 by 2. And then sigma 1, which I told you, will always be n. So n cube, we replace nn plus 1 by 2 whole square. So all these terms we have to replace. These are the only thing which we have to do. Now we just have to rearrange. You can take, if you take n plus 1 by 2 common, because see, you just have to rearrange. We have already done this, multiplication and all stuff. So here we are going to take n plus 1 by 2 common if you want, or you can just multiply and rearrange. Like we have n plus 1, if you see this common, if you get rid of the denominator, you can take n plus 1 outside. So there will be you can say easiness of multiplication. So upcoming question, all these questions we are going to do, we are going to try and take something common so that the multiplication becomes easy. So finally, when we are done with all multiplication and all, I hope you will be able to do this all multiplication. The final term, see, it's n square bracket 2n square minus 1. So this is the final term. Next one is, so it's 2 cube plus 4 cube plus 6 cube plus 8 cube. So 2 cube plus 4 cube plus 6 cube plus 8 cube. What does that mean? Here we have Tn, final term. So Tn, it's quite easy, and you can also use, or this is an AP also. This is an AP also. We can find out the term using Tn term of AP, or you can find out using observation. See, 2 is 2 into 1, 4 is 2 into 2. What will be last? 2 into n. By simple observation. A plus n minus 1 into d also you can find out, but by simple observation we can see the final term is 2n. And since the terms are in cube, they are raised to power 3. So it will be 2n cube. That is 2 cube n cube. So 2 cube is 8. n cube, as I told you, always use sigma. Sigma k cube is what? n plus 1 by 2, its square. And you have 2 cube here, that is 8. Now you just see that in 2n square, n plus 1 whole square will come. Next one is 1.2.5 plus 2.3.6 plus 3.4.7. So what is the nth term? Just see the first term of all these terms. First term of all these subparts. 1, 2, 3. Then we have 2, 3, 4 like this. Then we have 5, 6, 7 like this. Okay. Now here 1, 2, 3. We can find out. Last, assume you have PQR. So P is this, the nth term of 1, 2, 3. Q is the nth term of 2, 3, 4 and R is the nth term of 5, 6, 7. So the nth term will be, since it is 1, 2, 3, the final term will be n, of course. You can find it out by a plus n minus 1 into d. A is 1 and d is 1. So it's going to be n only. Then 2, 3, 4. The first term is 2 and d is what? 3 minus 2, that is 1. So first term is 2 and d is 1. So what do you get? You get n plus 1. Then first term is 5 here, n minus 1 into d. D is 1. So you get n plus 4. So there are 3 terms. N plus 1, n plus 4. Now multiply them. When you multiply, you get n cube plus 5n square plus 4n. Just multiply this. You get n cube plus 5n square plus 4n. N cube, sigma n cube is n plus 1 by 2 whole square. N square, n plus 1 to n plus 1 by 6. And sigma n plus 1 by 2. And n plus 1 by 2. Now I would like you to rearrange all this. Take whichever terms which are common. You can take n plus 1 by 2 common if you want. And then you can multiply inside. And the final term is in front of you, n plus 1, 3n square plus 23n plus 34 by 12. Now, I hope that you will be able to multiply all this. The logic I told you, the computation is in front of you. Next one is 1.2.4 plus 2.3.7 plus 3.4.10. Same thing, same as the earlier question. We'll take 1, 2, 3, then 2, 3, 4. Then we'll take 4, 7, 10. What is the Tn here? So, of course, n will be there. A plus n minus 1 into d also you can use. Here A is 2, n minus 1 into d, 3 minus 2, 1. A is 4, n minus 1 into d. So, common difference of first two are 1. And second, the third one, the common difference is 3. First is going to be n. Second is going to be n plus 1. Third will be 3n plus 1. So, 4 plus 3n minus 3 is going to be 3n plus 1. So, multiply this. 3n cube plus 4n square plus n is going to come. Now, in place of n cube, you can write n plus 1 by 2 whole square. Here you write n plus 1 to n plus 1 by 6. And in n you can write n plus 1 by 2. Rearrange it, this final term will come. Next one is 1 plus 1 plus 2. So this is actually the increasing addition of which number? Natural number. So 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3 like this. So finally the last term will be what? Simple, 1 plus 2 plus 3 till n. The last term will be this one. So Tn will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 till n. Okay. What is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus n? We know that it is n plus 1 by 2. We already know sigma n is n plus 1 by 2. Okay. Sigma n you can find out. Or if you want, you can use it as n equals n by 2 to a plus n minus 1 into d. A is 1 and d is 1. So n plus 1 by 2 is n square by 2 plus n by 2. Now take half outside. Sigma n square is n plus 1 to n plus 1 by 6. In place of sigma n, you write n plus 1 by 2. Half is already outside. rearrange, this sum is going to come. Computation, I hope that you'll be able to do the computation. Okay, main thing is the final term you have to find out, and when you have the final term, just use the sigma. This is only the logic. Computation is not that important part. Logic is main. Next one is NCERT question. So the thing is, the question is 1 cross 2 plus 2 cross 3 plus 3 cross 4 plus 4 cross 5. So this is the series. The last will be some say P cross Q. So P is the last term of 1, 2, 3 like this. 1, 2, 3, the last term is P. And we know that 1, 2, 3 was, what will be the last term? N. You can also find out using A plus N minus 1 into D. A is 1 and D is 1. Okay. So, first thing is 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be A plus N minus 1 into D. A is 1 and D is also 2 minus 1, 1. So, finally, you can, now we have done so many questions, we can easily say that the nth term will be N. Right? But you need to, because you are going to solve it, so you need to do like this. A plus N minus 1 into D. This way you have to show the examiner that this is how I got this N. Now we have 2, 3, 4. So what is the final term? A is 2 and D is 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 2. 3 minus 2, 1. So you get N plus 1. So N into N plus 1 is N square plus N. Use sigma, sigma N square plus sigma N. So N plus 1 to N plus 1 by 6 is sigma N square, and sigma N is N plus 1 by 2. And finally you are going to get N by 3, N plus 1, N plus 2. Then we have 3 into 1 square plus 5 into 2 square plus 7 into 3 square. Now this also is a NCERT question. So final term we have to get Tn, final term, and take the sigma. That is P into Q square. P is what? 3, 5, 7. So there is a series. 3, 5, 7. What is the final term here? Nth term? A is 3. And minus 1 into D. D is what? 5 minus 3. So 2. So 3 plus 2n minus 2. Which is going to be 2n plus 1. 12 plus 1 it will be. Now second part. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. It's quite obvious that the last one will be n square. 1 square, 2 square, last will be n square. The final what will be there? We have 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. What will be the last one? N square. Okay. So we have the P as 2n plus 1, Q as n square. Multiply this, you get 2n cube plus n square. In n cube, you write n plus 1 by 2 whole square. In n square, you can write n plus 1 to n plus 1 by 6. You can take n plus 1 or n plus 1 by 2 common. So finally, this is going to come. Now we have find the sum of the series whose nth term is given. So already the nth term is given. Okay. So there are two questions alike. So I'll take them together. One is 2n square minus 3n plus 5 and one is 2n cube plus 3n square minus 1. So both are almost equal. So let us take this one. So 2n cube, take 2 sigma n cube plus 3, take sigma n square minus. Now you take sigma 1. Sigma n cube. So this sigma, just assume that I am writing it as sigma k equals 1 to n and this is k cube. I am directly writing it sigma 9 n cube just to let you know that we are going to use the sigma n cube formula. But you have to do the complete procedure. You have to write everything. Like you have to use sigma. Right? We already know sigma n square. But the whole process have to be followed. So sigma n cube is n plus 1 by 2 whole square plus 3. Sigma n square is going to be n plus 1 to n plus 1 by 6. And 2n plus 1 by 6. And then we have minus sigma n is what? I told you already, sigma n, sigma 1 is simple 1 because it is 1 n times. So it is n. Now you can solve it. This is n by 2 n cube plus 4n square plus 4n minus 1. So let us take this one also, 2n square minus 3n plus 5. So n square in place of n square, you write n plus 1 2n plus 1 by 6. In place of sigma n, you are going to write n plus 1 by 2 plus 5 sigma into 1. Right? So you just write 5n. 5n is it's going to come. Next is n cube minus 3 raise n. So now when we use this sigma, Tn is already given. So sigma n cube minus sigma 3n, 3 raise n. Now sigma n cube is known, n plus 1 by 2 whole square. This we already know, sigma n cube. How about 3 raised to n? Sigma 3 raised to n. 3 raised to n means, sigma 3 raised to n means 3 raised 1, k equals 1 to n. So 3 raised k, 3 1, 3 2, and this goes up to 3 raised n. Right? 3 raised n. So this is a GP. This is a GP. So nth term is what? A, that is the first term, 3. A is 3. R raised n. What is R? 3 square by 3. So we have R as 3. 3 raised n minus 1 by R minus 1. 3 minus 1. So this is your nth term. This is your nth term. 3 by 2, 3n minus 1. So just write it here. The first part remains the same. Second part will be 3 by 2, 3 raised n minus 1. So this is the solution. Okay. Next one is n plus 1, n plus 4. So NCERT, just multiply n plus 1, n plus 4, multiply the term, n cube plus 5n square plus 4n will come. Take the sigma n cube n plus 1 by 2 in place of n square, root put n plus 1 2n plus 1 by 6 in place of n, you write n plus 1 by 2, right? So the final solution will be this one. I hope you will be able to do the computation, it's in front of you. Now 2n minus 1 whole square, this is an NCERT question. Open this, 2n minus 1 whole square, so 2n square plus 1 minus 2 into 2n into 1. So 4n square minus 4n plus 1 will come. So 4 sigma n square minus 4 in place of sigma n square n plus 1 2n plus 1 by 6 in place of n sigma n plus 1 by 2 and plus sigma n. As I told you, you just have to sigma 1 means n. So just put n. Solution is n by 3 2n plus 1 2n minus 1 will come. Find the 20th term and the 20th term and the sum of 20 terms of the series. So 20th term. So series is, this is an NCERT question. So you have 2 cross 4 plus 4 cross 6 plus 6 cross 8. So we just assume that it is P cross Q. Tn term is P cross Q. So what is P? See 2, then we have 4, then we have 6. So you can easily see last term will be 2n. It's a AP also. So A, that is 2 plus n minus 1 into D, that is 4 minus 2, that is D. So 2 plus 2n minus 2 is going to be 2n. And coming to the second one, 4, 6, 8 like this. So first term is 4 plus n minus 1 into D. D will be what? 6 minus 4, that is 2. So 4 plus 2n minus 2. So 2n plus 2 is going to come. So you have 2n plus 2 and 2n. 2n and 2n plus 2. So this is Tn. Multiply them. Just multiply them. So Tn is this. So we have to find T20. So 2 into 20 plus 2. So it's going to be 1680. I am putting just n as 20. Now we have to find the sum up to 20th term. N, that is n is 20. So let us take the sigma or summation version. So we already have the nth term, 2n into 2n plus 2, multiply them. So that will be 4n square plus 4n and then you take sigma. So sigma. So 4 into sigma n square will be n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. n plus 1 to n plus 1 by 6, and this 4 into sigma n is n plus 1 by 2, n plus 1 by 2. So in place of n you are going to put 20, S20 you have to find out, S20. So 4 into 20 plus 20 plus 1 plus 2 into 20 plus 1 to 4 into 20 plus 20 plus 1 by 2. So when you solve it, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 2, 0. So this is the solution. So there are two more questions because in some version, some edition of the book it is there, some it is not there. So 2 square plus 4 square plus 6 square plus 8 square. Actually in some books this is the first question. This is the first question. And there is one more question, fourth question in some of the edition. So how to solve it? There is one more question, as I said, first and fourth question. We have already done this type of question. So what is Tn? 2, 4, 6 is there. So Tn will be A is 2 plus n minus 1 into d, 4 minus 2 is 2. So 2 plus 2n minus 2. 2n minus 2. So what you are going to get? 2n. Tn is 2n. So p square. So you have 2n, that is 2n square. 2n square. So that will be 4n square. So we are applying sigma, 4n square. So Sn is 4 sigma n square. So 4 into sigma n square is what? n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. Okay, this is just sum of n terms. 2 by 3. You can take 2 by 3 also. 2n plus 1, 2n by 3, n plus 1, 2n plus 1. One more is there, 1 dot 2 square plus 2 dot 3 square plus 3 dot 4 square. So first Tn, last is p into q square. Assume it to be p into q square. So what is p? P is, since it is clear 1, 2, 3, we have already done this type of question, 1, 2, 3. So n will come. The final term will be n. You can use using a plus n minus 1 into d also. Right? A is 1 plus n minus 1 into d is 2 minus 1, 1. So Tn is going to be n. How about 2 square, 3 square, 4 square? So this is Pu. How about Q? So it's 2, 3 square, 4 square, like this. So let us take 2, 3, 4. Now in this 2, 3, 4, what is A? A is 2. A is 2, D is 1. So ultimately, what are you going to get? 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. So this is, if you take 1 as n, 2 will be n plus 1 whole square. So you have n plus 1 whole square simply. Right? The final term will be, if we started with 1 square, 2 square, it will be n square. So when we started with 2 square, it will be n plus 1 whole square. So you have final term as n into n plus 1 whole square. You can check it also. So final will be n, Tn will be n plus 1 whole square. So n square plus 1 plus 2n. This will be n cube plus n into 1 is n plus 2n square. So n cube plus 2n square plus n. And so n cube plus 2n square plus n. This is going to be the final one. And now just use the sigma. N cube is n plus 1 by 2 whole square. And then you have twice of sigma n square, that is n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. And sigma n is of course n plus 1 by 2. And when we solve this, the final will be n by 12, n plus 1, n plus 2, 3n plus 5. N by 12, n plus 1, n plus 2 and 3n plus 5. So this is the final one. So these are all the solutions. There are two questions, complementary questions. In certain editions they are net, in certain editions they are not. So this is all about this exercise. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.